We're with Pembrokeshire County Council for the second challenge of LG Challenge 2020, and it's the first time that a Welsh authority has hosted an LG Challenge. It was a really early start this morning, and as always with the LG Challenge, the contestants have a really busy 24 hours ahead of them, and we're really excited to see what they present back to the judges tomorrow afternoon.
It's very exciting to have the LG Challenge here in Pembrokeshire, a big coup for the local authority. Pembrokeshire is a small, predominantly rural local authority with small numbers of post-16 learners and with it then a small number of post-16 providers. What we'd like the contestants to do is to give us some potential solutions to ensure that the provision that our learners end up on is best suiting to their needs.
Most of the contestants don't have a background in education, so they're going to be spending most of today meeting experts from that field.
Coming from out across the border, Wales education is very different to England as well. It's always a good idea to have a fresh pair of eyes looking at what's going on here.
They will never be able to change the environment in which we live, which is very challenging funding-wise, but certainly I think somebody with fresh perspective is always good to give a clear understanding moving forward, and hopefully some ideas that we in Pembrokeshire haven't thought about yet.
I'm finding the challenge really interesting. At the moment we're still trying to get information down, and then we can sort of take that information to be able to put it into our paper and trying to do a really good presentation that's maybe slightly quirky as well.
I definitely think it's going to be a late night tonight. There's always a lot to do on these challenges. We've got experience from last time, although it's helped us. There's a lot going on, a lot of meetings to happen. We've got a lot of stakeholders still to meet tomorrow, so I think tonight will be biscuits out, coffee out, cracking on.
It's day 2. Both teams worked late into the night last night. They have split their teams this morning to go to site visits, so they're visiting some schools in the local area.
Shwmae, croeso i'r ysgol Ardau Gleddau.
That gives them a really good insight into the geography of Pembrokeshire, the distances that children are travelling to get to education, and the transport that they're using to do that. And half of them are here at the council offices, still finishing their business case and presentations. It's going to get really intense now, but they're staying calm, and I'm really confident that they're going to make the deadline.
I'm shadowing Team Resilience, who are captained by Jack, and they're doing really, really well actually. The deadline's about an hour away, but they have got their proposal pretty much finished, and the presentation's coming together. They've got some really strong ideas. Just waiting for the other team to come back from their site visit so they can tie it all together.
Both teams seem really calm, but we've only got an hour to go, so I'm hoping they're not too relaxed.
What we actually want to do is about increasing the retention rates by having that sort of digital platform with those satellite extra support, and it can bring in support not just for that student, but we also thought about depending on where it is and deprivation, it could be other sort of like family support, sort of universal credit information, how to write CVs. So it will be sort of a complete wraparound service as well.
We've designed a service called Pemba. So Pemba is about delivering centralisation and equity of information and advice. It's not about putting one thing above another in terms of putting it on a pedestal, making sure that apprenticeships are seen as the gold standard or A-levels. It's about providing the equity of advice, making sure that people are making the right choice for them to go into the right future.
We want our service to act as a sort of matching service, so young people really do have their futures in the palm of their hands, so they can put their interests in, they can put things that they're good at in, and our algorithm will link them up to the opportunities that are out there that are suited to them. They can swipe right for the ones they like, and they can swipe left for the ones they don't like. They can save all of the opportunities that they do like.
Really enjoyable to hear your pitches. There's definitely some ideas we need to take forward from this. So thank you very much. And I will hand over to Guy to announce the winner, because he's the Cabinet Member for Education. So
I get the honour So I'm going to do my best Dermot O'Leary now and go. So the winner is Team Resilience. Well done.
I think it's been a real coup for us actually to be the first Welsh authority to take part in the local government challenge. I've followed it for many years and it's just been, it's given us a real sense of excitement. Lots of people have got involved in organising the challenge and I know I've had lots of really positive feedback from staff about what we're doing. So it's been fantastic.
From my point of view, the LG Challenge will make a huge difference to children and young people in Pembrokeshire, and I have no doubt that in the future the contestants will see some of their work as part of Pembrokeshire's strategy for children and young people.
This is our first ever trip to Wales. Education, a really challenging topic, slightly different in Wales than in other parts of the UK, so brilliant for the contestants to learn about how it all works in Wales. But I think they've really tackled a huge challenge with great creativity and great enthusiasm, and both teams have come out with a solution that are very different, but that I hope will help Pembrokeshire in the challenge that they face in their post-16 education.